The chief psychiatric resident at Yale University, Amanda Calhoun, recently told Joy Reid it's okay to cut off family members if they voted for Trump and tell them, I'm not going to be around you this holiday. Oh, how pure. It's like not letting certain people sit with you on the bus. She also said that it shouldn't be automatic that family members think they're entitled to your time. She said that's just a societal norm. Family. Who do they think they are? Family? I mean, think about that. A mental health professional advising people to isolate during the holidays. And don't forget to drink too much and put on weight. And this Thanksgiving, before the big meal, remember to take turns saying what you're hateful about. You know who I really wouldn't want to have Thanksgiving dinner with? This overly educated, i.e. extremely stupid, ivory tower academic. But I would, because if we ever want this nation to heal, this is what we have to do. Force ourselves to reach out and find out why someone feels the way they do and make the choices they make without prejudging them a monster.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about Bill Maher, who has been calling out the woke left, the far woke left, as the reason for why the Democrat Party lost. Now, here's the thing. I have to give Bill Maher a little bit of credit here because most of these individuals are afraid to call out the woke left, okay? And a lot of them are coping with the reality of Kamala Harris losing and the fact that the woke left is a part of the reason why, right? You'll have people come out and say things like, well, it can't be the fault of the woke left because Kamala Harris, she didn't run a woke campaign. And it may be true that Kamala Harris did not overtly focus on identity politics and wokeness, but her surrogates did, right? And the rest of the Democrat Party did, okay? And considering how Kamala Harris did run a woke campaign when she initially ran for president back in 2019, her and her party cannot rid themselves of the stench of wokeness from one election cycle, right? You can't be woke for the past 8 years straight and then come out and say a few months before the election, hey guys, we're not woke, okay? We do not agree with the far left agenda. And then say, well, she didn't lose because of that, right? I mean, that's essentially the argument that a lot of these leftists are making. But again, Bill Maher, he sees the writing on the wall. He understands what's going on. And despite the fact that he's severely Trump deranged, he does make sense sometimes. And he's going to make a whole lot of sense when talking to Neil deGrasse Tyson. In fact, he's going to get upset with Neil deGrasse Tyson for refusing to essentially stand up for science, right? Because of his woke ideology being more important to him. So I want to react to it, but before we get into it, we have to have a word from the sponsor of this video, BioTrust. Countless Americans will waste time, energy, and money trying to reduce wrinkles on their skin because they're missing the real problem, which is the decrease in their natural collagen reserves. Let me explain. Scientists have found that after the age of 20, your body produces 12% less collagen with each decade. If you experience an excess of sagging skin or wrinkles for your age, you may be collagen deficient. Plus, knowing you should supplement collagen is not enough. You need the right type of quality collagen to have the best chance of reducing the appearance of aging. This is why I use this amazing new collagen mixture to rejuvenize and to revitalize my skin. Unlike typical collagen supplements found on store shelves, this is highly effective because it combines the top 5 critically important types of collagen for skin health. It's formulated to help reduce visible signs of aging, reduce wrinkles, promote a youthful glow, promote elasticity, and promote skin hydration. If you want to do your skin a favor, get it today while it's 51% off only at healthwithpatriot.com. Plus, if you order today, you'll get free VIP live health and fitness coaching for life, a free new ebook titled The 14 Foods for Amazing Skin, a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, and free shipping. Once again, that is healthwithpatriot.com, or simply just click the link in the description below.
Scientific American, the magazine. I remember when it was around when I was
grew up with it. Yeah,
grew up with it.
yeah,
Okay. Well, their editor had to quit. You saw this.
yeah. I heard about it because she expressed some opinions. Right. Yeah.
Okay, sure, but it sure didn't sound scientific. It didn't sound like the person I would want to be running Scientific American.
Okay.
It was a rant on Twitter. Okay, I could read it to you. It's really ugly. You know, I apologize to younger voters that my Gen X is so full of fucking fascists. Okay, I'm not.
Okay. I'm not a gasket right there.
I'm not for.
All right. Yeah.
I'm not for canceling anybody on either side.
Yeah.
So But here's what I think is the scandal.
What?
This is in Scientific American.
Yeah.
Less than a year ago. Inequity between male and female athletes is a result not of inherent biological differences between the sexes, but of biases in how they are treated in sports. That's nuts. And it sure ain't scientific, and it's in Scientific American. And that's why the Democrats lost the election.
Facts. Facts. He's right. He's right. People are laughing, but it's true. They refuse to acknowledge that stuff like that, just being overtly anti-science, which is hilarious, right? Because the Democrats accuse Republicans and conservatives of being anti-science. But again, they're really the party of being anti-science. Yeah, I mean, it's like you're blaming society for the biological differences between men and women, and that is why there are differences in performances between men and women. It's because of society, right? That's essentially what a scientist is saying, right? Her woke ideology is clearly more important to her than the science, because we all know that what she's saying there is not scientific, right? It's wokeness, right? That's what it is, okay? And people can see that, right? People can see, okay, this is a party that really isn't grounded in reality, and I think that has actually turned a whole lot of people off. Again, it's not just this issue in a vacuum, right? Everybody wants to try to make it out to be, oh, you just hate trans, oh, you just a bigot. No. It's not about that. It's about when you combine this with the fact that they told us that the economy was great, okay, that inflation was transitory, that the border is secure, that crime is down. Like, they just lie about everything, right? So you lie about everything. It almost seems as if you're disconnected from reality when it comes to just any subject, period, right? And again, that's the biggest problem with the Democrats right now. They are not connected to reality when it comes to anything right now happening in this country.
It's true.
Bill, every 20 minutes on your platform, you come up with another reason why the Democrats lost. No. You already have the answer. They lost the election. So anything you say is why
true.
They did it.
First of all, you don't watch this show, so you don't know that. I know you don't, and it's okay. But you talk as if you do, and you fucking don't. And that's okay. Just don't bullshit me. That's the one thing people can't ever do on this show is bullshit me. And that's fine. But I don't say that. I have very good reasons. But engage with the idea here. What I'm asking is, Scientific American is saying, basically, that the reason why an WNBA team can't beat the Lakers is because of societal bias.
What you're saying is not Scientific American says that. An editor for Scientific American says that, who no longer has the job. So don't indict a 170-year-old magazine because somebody...
Okay, this is called Scientific American, and they're printing something
because someone enters the cesspool that is social media and then participates in that exchange.
Yeah, but again, that is an editor who wrote that, right? And Scientific American printed that, right? So again, this is not even like an opinion piece or opinion column. Like, she's an editor and she wrote that in Scientific American. That is bad, right? That is a big deal. That's not something that Scientific American should be co-signing, right? That's not something an editor at a science magazine should be publishing, right? I mean, she has to have somebody above her to say, hey, should we be publishing stuff like this? Right? Is this something that we really should be co-signing as science? Really? And as you can see here, I think one of the broader issues is the fact that you have so-called scientists like Neil deGrasse Tyson who don't see an issue with this, right? Clearly, he's trying to avoid really engaging with the point that Bill Maher is making, right? He's not trying to engage in the conversation because, again, he want to go against his woke ideology.
So
why can't you
let's talk about science?
Why can't you just say this is not scientific and Scientific American should do better?
Well, does she still have her job?
No, not because of this. I said the scandal is not her tweet. The scandal,
Because that was like a year ago, was it? Which one was a year ago?
I think a year ago, women still couldn't beat men in basketball or any other sport. And it wasn't because of society. You don't see a
By the way,
problem here?
long distance swimming, women might actually have the advantage. You can look into that. Yeah.
Maybe long distance swimming,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Yeah. I've looked into it. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to file you under part of the problem.
Yeah, he is. He's right. Bill Maher is right. He's 100% right. People like this frustrate me because it's like, you know better. He knows better, but he's afraid, right? He's a coward, right? Let's keep it 100. Okay, just like Stephen A. Smith. I always ran against Stephen A. Smith because it's like, bro, you know better. But you out here supporting Kamala Harris because you don't want to go against the pro-black mob, right? You don't want to go against your liberal handlers. You know that if you came out and actually said that you're not going to vote for Kamala or that you support Trump, that you're going to lose your job, right? You know that. And that's why he openly supported Kamala despite knowing that the Democrat Party is bad, right? Knowing that Kamala Harris wasn't a good candidate. He knew. Again, same thing happened here with Neil deGrasse Tyson. He knows that what that woman wrote is not scientific. He knows that this stuff don't make no sense. But if he comes out and says that as a woke scientist that gets a lot of television time, right? I mean, he's on TV quite a bit. Then he knows that he'll lose that, right? He'll lose the platform that he is currently being given, right? So that's why he refuses to engage with the subject. And it's just hilarious to me because a lot of these individuals that are so compromised, they just happen to be black. What's up with these black dudes that are so compromised, man? I don't get it. I don't understand it, right? They so afraid to come out here and to just, stand up for what is correct, right? I mean, what is true? What is reality? But hey, it is what it is. As Bill Maher said, yeah, you're a part of the problem. You are a part of the issue when you refuse as a scientist to acknowledge basic reality and facts because you don't want to upset your handlers, right? That's an issue because you lend credibility to something that, again, doesn't have any credibility behind it. But, this is why I say it's going to be hard for Democrats to distance themselves from the woke agenda because there's just so many people that are compromised at this point. And as long as you have people that are compromised like this because they are afraid to hurt people's feelings, right? Then again, you're gonna have an issue. You're gonna have a problem. So we'll see, right? We'll see if anything changes for the Democrats. But Bill Maher is 100% spot on here. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.